My dear friends, I want to invite you on a journey of intellectual discovery and spiritual growth. You see, our faith is not merely a leap into the dark, but a step into the light of reason and revelation. As we explore apologetics, we'll uncover the rich arguments and evidences that have fortified the Christian faith for centuries. Let me ask you this. Have you ever been challenged about your faith and found yourself at a loss for words? Apologetics, my friends, is the art and science of defending our faith through reason and evidence. It's not about apologizing, but rather about giving a reasoned defense for the hope that lies within us. The word apologetics comes from the Greek apologia, which means a defense. In essence, it's about bridging the gap between faith and reason, showing that Christianity is not only true but also rational and relevant to every aspect of our lives. The roots of apologetics run deep, my friends. They stretch back to the early days of Christianity when the faith was challenged by both Jewish and Greco-Roman critics. The Apostle Paul himself was a master apologist, engaging with the philosophers at the Areopagus in Athens. As we move forward in history, we encounter figures like Justin Martyr and Tertullian. These early Christian apologists faced persecution and misunderstanding, yet they boldly defended the faith using the intellectual tools of their time. Their courage and wisdom laid the foundation for centuries of Christian thought. The question is, how did apologetics evolve as we entered the Middle Ages? This period saw the rise of great thinkers like Thomas Aquinas and Anselm of Canterbury. Aquinas, with his masterful Summa Theologica, sought to reconcile faith and reason, showing how they complement rather than contradict each other. As we move into the Renaissance and Reformation, we encounter figures like Erasmus and Martin Luther. These men, in their own unique ways, defended and reformed the faith, addressing the intellectual and spiritual challenges of their time. Their work reminds us that apologetics is not static, but dynamic, responding to the questions and needs of each era. Now, my dear friends, let's turn our attention to some of the key arguments for the existence of God. The cosmological argument, you see, starts with the very existence of the universe. It asks, why is there something rather than nothing? This argument points to God as the necessary first cause, the uncaused cause of all that exists. The teleological argument, on the other hand, looks at the apparent design and purpose we see in the universe. From the intricate complexity of a living cell to the fine-tuning of the cosmos, this argument suggests that such design points to a divine designer. As we ponder these arguments, we're reminded of the psalmist's words, "The heavens declare the glory of God." The moral argument for God's existence is particularly compelling in our times. It asks, where do our moral values and duties come from? If there's no God, can we truly say that anything is objectively right or wrong? Historical apologetics, my friends, focuses on the evidence for key events in Christian history, particularly the resurrection of Jesus. It examines the historical reliability of the New Testament, the transformation of the disciples, and the rapid spread of Christianity in a hostile environment. The question is, what best explains these historical facts? In our modern era, we've been blessed with many influential apologists who have carried the torch forward. Dr. William Lane Craig, for instance, has made significant contributions through his rigorous philosophical arguments in public debates. John Lennox, with his background in mathematics, has eloquently defended the compatibility of science and faith. My dear friends, we cannot overlook the impact of others like Frank Turek and Alistair McGrath. These men, each in their unique way, have addressed the challenges posed by atheism, scientism, and moral relativism. Their work reminds us that apologetics is not just an academic exercise, but a vital part of our witness in the world. Now let's consider some common objections to apologetics. Some argue that faith should be blind, that seeking reasons for belief somehow diminishes its value. Others claim that apologetics is ineffective, that no one comes to faith through arguments. How do we respond to these challenges? In our rapidly changing world, the role of apologetics has never been more crucial. We face challenges from secularism, relativism, and a host of competing worldviews. How can we engage effectively in this marketplace of ideas? In our rapidly changing world, the role of apologetics has never been more crucial. We face challenges from secularism, relativism, and a host of competing worldviews. How can we engage effectively in this marketplace of ideas? My dear friends, as we conclude our introduction to apologetics, I want to encourage you to dig deeper. This journey of faith and reason is lifelong, and there's always more to explore. Remember, apologetics is not just about winning arguments, but about winning hearts and minds for Christ. My dear friends, as we conclude our introduction to apologetics, I want to encourage you to dig deeper. This journey of faith and reason is lifelong, and there's always more to explore. Remember, apologetics is not just about winning arguments, but about winning hearts and minds for Christ. As we come to the end of our time together, I want to thank you for joining me on this exploration of apologetics. Remember, this is just the beginning. I encourage you to continue studying, to engage with the rich resources available, and to always be ready to give an answer for the hope that is within you. May God bless you on your journey of faith and reason. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and share this video with your friends. Your support helps us continue to bring you valuable content. Thank you.